You're listening to the Passionate Pro podcast, where we bring you empowering episodes on manifestation, mindset, and so much more to discover, find, or fuel your passion. I'm your host, Ellie Hendricks, and my mission is to enable you to be the proof to your passion and make it your paycheck. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who has followed me on my journey so far and shared my podcast on their stories. It means the absolute world to me, and I appreciate all of your kind words and messages. Also, just a little something I wanted to share was that I have just invested in a microphone. So if you can hear a lot going on in the background, like Jack's dog Archie and the birds, I hope that it's okay. So like I said in my introduction podcast, this is something I've always wanted to do. And I guess today's episode is all about investing in yourself in all aspects of life, because let's be real here, everyone else is busy with investing and becoming the best versions of themselves. So don't get caught up with that. So from as soon as you leave school, there is a lot of pressure around what you're going to do with your life. Some people have it all figured out in air quotes and go to university or study another area they want to specialize in, and others have absolutely no clue what they want to do and take a gap year to work or travel, and that is totally fine. But I think there is so much more to life than your career. So to figure out, I guess, what it is that you want to do with your career, you really need to find out what it is that you enjoy or that you want to pursue. And I guess nowadays there is just so much choice and different options in which career path you want to go down, which I totally understand, as it can be overwhelming, and I have been in that position too. So with the opportunities increasing each year, working remotely or from home, it's definitely more convincing, I guess, in the fact that people have the work-life balance working from home. So this definitely can be taken as a positive thanks to COVID. However, I believe it's amazing how people from all walks of life have the choice in what it is that they want to learn more in or indulge into. I guess if you're in a chapter of your life where you are really unsure of where you want to go, or you want to figure out what it is that you want to manifest as such, I have a tip to make yourself two lists. So write down one being the career paths you enjoy and the other being the career paths you don't really like the sound of or believe you wouldn't enjoy. I think here you just need to take into consideration that everyone's list is unique and will be different, but this helps if you are stuck with a pathway, I guess, you want to venture down. So once you've created these two lists, look at the list of the career paths that you enjoy or would like to go down. So the number, and I guess number them from 1 to however many you have there, and narrow down to 2 or 3 options that really align with you. So this will give you a clear indication of what you really love and could passionately go into. And the next steps I have here would be, if possible, to reach out to the people who are already in that career or industry and see if maybe they could give you some advice or what they enjoy about in that space. So if one of these areas requires study, jump online, start Googling some universities or TAFE colleges that offer the course that you need. It is never too late to start investing in you. There's no perfect time to start, and the only person who's holding you back from your dream life is you. With that being said, let's move on to physically investing in yourself. Moving your body to whatever it is that you enjoy, not because your friend goes to the gym 6 days a week and eats super healthy 24/7. This is what she or he does that best works for them. For you, you need to find that balance between setting your personal goals and, I guess, working on it to achieve them. So everyone's physical goal is going to look so different, but this is so important because the more we try To be like someone else, the more we are disconnected to ourselves and what aligns with our body. So you might only like doing Pilates or yoga, which is something I personally love doing once a week or 2 if I can, or going to the gym only a couple of days a week, as you want to allow time for your body to rest and reset. I think this is so powerful when we listen to what our body wants and needs, because it responds to you. Treat your body like your own, because it is your own. You know it better than anyone else. So let's move on to mentally investing in yourself. And this is something I love doing because your mind plays a huge part in the way you show up in the world and how you perceive yourself and others. So there is so many people who are there to help when it comes to mental health and investing in your mental health, now more than ever. So utilize these resources and those around you who are there to talk, because the more you dwell on the thoughts in your mind, the worse it may become. If you struggle to open up to others, keep a journal or a diary that you can regularly write in to get those thoughts off your mind. And if you have had a really stressful day or want to get into a more calm and mental state, practice some meditation. I personally love journaling about my day, as I do work in HR and there's a lot of things to remember. So I try to every night or sometime during the day find some time to write down my thoughts in my journal or meditate, as it really allows me to get back in tune with myself and let go of those thoughts that aren't healthy or serving my mind as such. I think each and everyone has their own way of dealing with their problems or issues that they're going through, that they are facing. But if you are not wanting to talk about this with anyone or really struggling, reach out for help or guidance, because everyone's mental health is super important and should be something we as individuals work on each and every day. So on that note, I hope this helps someone out there today if you are really struggling with your career choices, physical and mental health. We are all on our own unique journeys in life, so no life is the same, but we are all here for a purpose. And if anything, be passionate and love what you do, because you deserve it. And the greatest investment you will make is in yourself. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you aren't already, please subscribe to the podcast. Please give it a follow on the Gram and Facebook group at the Passionate Career Podcast. Have an amazing rest of your day or night whenever you're listening, and speak to you next week with a special guest who I'm actually going to see after recording this podcast. Bye for now.